The 27th presidential election was held on November 8th, 1892. This election consisted of 5 parties. These parties were the Democratic, Republican, Populist, Prohibition, and Socialist Labor. Similar to how Donald Trump is today with the Republican Party. Even though he lost the last election as the incumbent, former President Grover Cleveland was chosen as the Democratic presidential nominee, and former Postmaster General Aldi Stevenson was chosen as the vice presidential nominee. As Harrison did not want to run for re-election, he also didn't want Blaine to become the Republican nominee, so he decided to run for a second term to stop Blaine. The Republican Party chose Benjamin Harrison as their presidential candidate, and ambassador to France, Whitelaw Reid, as their vice presidential candidate. The Populist Party chose former representative for Iowa's 6th District, James B. Weaver, as their presidential nominee, and former Attorney General of Virginia, James G. Field, as their vice presidential nominee. The Prohibition Party chose former representative of California's 3rd District, John Bidwell, as their presidential nominee, and James B. Cranfield as their vice presidential nominee. Both Republicans and Democrats campaigned the same exact stances on tariffs as they did in the previous election. Cleveland campaigned against the protection of voters' rights for African Americans in the South. Harrison was prevented from campaigning as his wife fell ill. After her death, all candidates agreed to end their campaigns in respect for Harrison. Democrats attempted to create a coalition party with the Populists but failed. Grover Cleveland ended up winning the election. This was mostly due to Harrison staying home to take care of his wife. Cleveland won 46.02% of the popular vote and 62.39% of the electoral vote. This election wasn't very polarizing, as each candidate campaigned on older issues while keeping respect for one another.